Welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake. Again. I'm BurningDogFace, and last time we got ourselves rearmed, which was nice. But we also learned that we're destined to be attacked by a possessed bulldozer, which was less enjoyable.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
That was very strange. Although that bit about something else looking out from Alan's eyes sure did... Will I die if I go down there? Because I want to check that building out. I don't think that's the one I saw earlier. You know what? Yeah, okay. Oh, he stopped himself from just walking off. Oh, maybe I can find my way down. Oh, I can't actually follow the train tracks at all. I didn't see that this fence was here. Ah, okay. That's why there's no... I figured it would be a tunnel, because that would be a really easy way to contain the area. If this tunnel had been collapsed, how did the train go through? You know, more spooky nonsense like that. That's a rumble. I don't love that. Aha! The path just loops around, so it doesn't matter either way. Yes, good. We need to keep going this way, which means I'm going to head out towards that house. Wake attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh boy, I hate this. Oh, that house is way over there. This has got to be, Aha! Look at that. But the house is breathing, and I do hate that. You know, I've heard of paint that only becomes visible under an ultraviolet light. And I think I've heard of something similar for infrared. But I've never heard of paint that is totally invisible unless you are pointing a flashlight at it. Would that mean the paint is visible during the day, or... is it just gone when I don't have the thing on it? Alright, surprised there isn't a lure here. A lure. Fair enough. Excellent. Oh! Alright, you fuckers. Bring it. No! No throw, only swing. No throw, only swing. Bad guys just can't get good help these days. Since I'm never coming back to this location, I'll just do this. You know, if... It's just weird in my brain that if these things were left here for anyone who knows the truth about the light and the dark, then I have an ally. But if they were left here specifically by someone who knew Alan Wake would be here now, that's weird. Even by this story, it's a metal bridge.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Why would there be a... Well, I guess it could be like the Night Watchman's car or something. Oh boy, it's happening. I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen right there. Oh, I see, in the walkway with this less room to maneuver. I wonder if the breathing means it's watching me. You know, the dark. That is a lot of pipes. Stand right here and let the structure stop shaking, huh? Uh-huh. Follow. I don't see any more paint. Honestly, I'll have a truce with the skids if it just means they don't attack me. Oh! Honestly, that was a much heavier piece of pipe than I was expecting. So, maybe it isn't this one. Okay. I'm fairly confident this piece... I'm fairly confident this pipe next to me doesn't want me dead, but those pieces are jiggling and they're not covered in darkness.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. And it was taking over everything in its path.
It doesn't need to cover things in darkness anymore? I love that. It just pushed on those things like it was no big deal. God, it's like being hunted by a telekinetic. Someone who could rip this bridge apart with their fucking mind. Oh! Oh! No, 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 no! It is a trap, okay. What the hell? Is it just moving from one object to another one? Girder! Why wouldn't he fucking throw the flashbang? I pushed the button and he did the animation twice! Like, check it out, the little animation where he waves his left hand forward even though he's visibly carrying... Oh, he's not carrying it anymore, but he used to be visibly carrying them in his right hand. Before I found a gun again. Maybe I'll just keep going this time. Do you know what? Maybe this will help more.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. and it was taking over everything in its path.
It really is waking up more and more. Fuck that side, I'm going down this side. Oh! It's both! Why are they screeching like that? Oh god! No, 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 you don't get to do that! Nope, 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 you stay stuck in that goddamn corner. Wait, why is there... Oh, I see, because we're into the other side of the mountain. I was confused why there was dirt here if we were on a bridge. Okay, so literally any object we... I think the darkness just let go of that thing because it went off the cliff. Ah! Damn you, Red Barrel! We have worked together in the past so many times! How could you betray me? Speaking of which... wait, seriously? Oh, hey. Oh, I thought this was genuinely going to be the solution. Like, blow down the fence with that. Although it wasn't a very big explosion, so I'll note that, and if it ever becomes relevant again, you have to shoot the thing when the guys are practically sitting on top of it. I think even those big guys won't enjoy that, as long as they're darkness-free at the time. Yoink! Wake and the dark presence in the lodge. Lodge?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Jesus, Alan. Well, the most obvious candidate was, Nightingale, but all we know is that the person whose horrific death that Alan enjoys is, male.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Fucking watching you. Hold down B to switch to heavy-duty flashlight. Oh, hell yeah. He didn't think there was going to be all these different guns and only one flashlight, did you? Hell yeah. I think the heavy-duty flashlight... Like, this looks like, this flashlight my dad had when I was a kid called a mag light. Which was, really heavy-duty. Like, that's a good descriptor for it. You could probably bludgeon someone to death with that thing, with only using medium effort. Yeah, it's the sort used by security guards and such. Lots of battery power, really, really bright. Well, for the time, I mean, LED lights are brighter these days, but still. I think the actual gameplay difference is that the heavy-duty flashlight has much more battery storage, so it takes longer to drain, as you can see from the meter literally being longer. Alright, collection of horrible objects. I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to pick up that thermos. Great. And you guys aren't going to come to life and kill me. Are we clear yet? That was a growl. What the fuck was that? I don't think they approve. I guess this is just straight up lumber as opposed to, like, objects. Like, these aren't... Like, I thought for a second these were skids, but no, this is just, like... This is just chunks of wood stacked in Jenga form, huh? Wish those weren't all bright. Oh, someone's actually here. And with my luck, they'll be erasing, you know, criminal evidence and in a fire. What does that say? Oh, it just says propane. Oh, it's the severed head of a goat. Why is that in the emergency box? I know this one. Open sesame! Oh boy. You know, I don't think it'll help this time. This, on the other hand... Yeah, it wasn't close enough. How about this then? Oh! Fuck me, that was close. I forgot they could, like, cross the last little distance really quickly. Like with a lunge attack. Oh, fuck, it's blurry out here. And of course. Oh, look! I have exactly enough for 2 more. What a coincidence that this box only had 2 bullets in it. Actually, I say that as a joke, but I've suddenly remembered the evil within was very bad for that, where all of the ammo pickups were like a box of ammo, but then you pick it up and you get like 1 bullet. Or it's like, you know, the shotgun ammo is open. You can see at least 4 rounds inside. But I distinctly remember that you were lucky if you got more than 3. Well, I don't think this is a lodge of any kind. What is that? Oh, it's a pipe. No, it's a bucket that's been knocked over. Physics! Oh, hey, buddy. Don't move. Don't, in fact... Oh! Yeah, those guys you have to dodge well before they are right up next to you. Yeah, killed your little buddy, and I'm not at all sorry about it. Just FYI. Uh-oh. I thought I fired that. In light, you can hurt them. I feel like I would be really unhappy if I saw that painted on the wall at my workplace, so it's probably best to use the funny paint. this is happening again. Just this once, it's actually an episode of Threshold Kids.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
You see? The narration really adds so much to that. Like, along with a direct reference there at the end, how the, such thing... you can definitely hear the guy is trying to sound like Rod Serling, and it's straight up an homage to the end of every monologue from The Twilight Zone, which of course ended with, such things are always, doing this, in the Twilight Zone. Something they did not repeat with The Outer Limits, interestingly. Other thoughts? Just before we call it here. Been meaning to, point this out for a bit. But, the fictional town that show's anthology idea takes place in, Night Springs, well, the phrases Night Springs and Bright Falls mean the same thing. Light gets weaker, dark gets stronger. Night Springs, Bright Falls. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Alan Wake again, when we head out there and deal with the next phase of the nightmare. Till then, don't trust any insular communities in Night Springs, and stay in the light.